Hello everybody, it's Matt's Amazing. I'm making a video today um, to basically talk about the health of my stream, the status of my stream basically, and just kind of explain stuff. I'll get straight to the point. I'm going to be ending my stream effective today. I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. I kind of explain why I'm doing it. Um, to be short, uh, um, it's not growing, um, and 2016 is a big year for me. I just turned 30 years old, and I want something new. Um, I want something new out of my life, basically. So I guess I'll do the long version now. Um, basically, so like I've been streaming for about a year and a half, off and on. I graduated from college in the spring of 2013, and I was all prepared to just do life and kick butt and get a job in my career and all that kind of stuff, and everything was, and I was so happy. And I'd been in school for like 10 years. I'd gone to two different colleges, got my bachelor's degree, all that kind of stuff. And when I got out, I started looking for jobs in my area, and I wasn't able to find many. I went on some interviews, and they it just it wasn't working out. Basically, they wanted more from me than I had. They wanted work experience, but I had been in college my entire life and all that kind of stuff. And it didn't work out, the interviews, and I got really depressed. And every day I would go on the internet and search through the online job postings, and just be disappointed and all that kind of stuff. And I got to a really negative part of my life, where I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I could do. Um, I was just really negative, and that lasted me um, until like May of 2014. So about I guess you would say almost a year after graduating. And at that moment, I was like, I need to do something. I need to do something. I need to put my time and effort towards something, and have it be constructive in some way to my life. And that's when I started streaming. I started streaming because I love Twitch. I love all. There's so many amazing people on Twitch. They have amazing streams. They're amazing people. It's so fun to be there. It's so fun to talk to them and everything. And I wanted to be a part of that. I really, really did want to be a part of that. I absolutely love that. I love video games. I love interaction. I love talking to people, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to be a part of that and stuff. Um, so I started streaming, and I don't really remember much about like the first 2014. Um, I'm I got some follows, played some games, had some good times and stuff. And then I was around September, October, I started getting really depressed with streaming because my stream wasn't really growing that much. Or it wasn't growing how I wanted it to. Like I had hit around 250, 300 followers, and it just really got stagnant. It really wasn't growing. And in a last ditch effort to try to get noticed, I saw Super Smash Brothers coming out for the Wii U, and I was like, you know what? There's not a lot of people on Twitch to stream Nintendo games. That's gonna be my game. I love Super Smash Brothers. I'm gonna be like one of the 20 people streaming it, and that's gonna give me all the exposure I ever need in the world. And basically, I talked my mom into buying me a Wii U with her money that she had very little of. Um, I bought the Smash Brothers Wii U game um, on digitally so I could have it ready for the midnight release, and and all of a sudden, all these big name streamers were streaming it at midnight, like I think Lyric and a few other people. And when I was trying to stream and everything, You know, I was like, it's gonna be me versus 20 people. I'm gonna get exposure. It's gonna work out, and it was me versus hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people, because for some reason, people that never streamed Nintendo games ever a day in their streaming life decided I'm gonna stream Super Smash Brothers, and that really got me negative. It made me feel like Twitch was a bit of a monopoly, with the top viewers basically. You know, they could go at any time. They could go, oh, I'm gonna stream this game. Sorry, everybody else. I'm gonna get all the viewers. You're not. Okay, I'm gonna stream this game. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna get all the viewers. You're not. And it can be very hard to be like, I'm the face of this new game when all the new streamers are streaming it too. And I mean, the best you can really do is wait a few weeks until they move on to the next new game, and then you get their table scraps basically. Um, and that's how I felt. That's how I felt. I felt very negative about it, and I said, I'm done. I still have the highlight down in my Twitter highlights, just me being mad and saying, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. It's too unfair to new streamers. New streamers are it's like freaking having to win the lottery to get any kind of notice on Twitch. Um, you know, you have to be one in a million, have any chance, you know. Um, and I took you know I quit there, but you know it ended up being a break. And so that was 2014 basically. Um, a long year. Cause see, from May of 2014 to November, I had streamed 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, like period. Like you know, because all the big streamers were like, well, you have to be consistent. You have to have a time schedule. You have to do all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And it didn't work out at all, really. So I took a break. I took a break, and I don't think I did anything really. Just was lazy around the house until I guess it was around May again, and I was like, you know, I need to do this streaming thing. You know, I'm gonna do it better than I did it last time. I'm gonna do it smarter. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make the mistakes I made the last time and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna do it better, and this is gonna be my real chance to actually do it. You know, and and so I started streaming again. I saw a little bit of growth. You know, I think I went up to about 350 followers. It's about like an extra 50 followers, and you know, everything was going good until my mom got real sick, and she was in the hospital for an entire month. And for the first time in my life, I was all by myself in the house, and I had to like figure out how I was gonna live, you know, and survive. And thankfully, it worked out, and I was able to do that. But I wasn't able to stream during that time, and I just had I couldn't stream. There's no way I could stream during that time. So you know, I had to take another break, and that was around in like July and stuff. So like I had started back in May, and then like for 2 months later, hit that huge bump in the road. And then, you know, thankfully my mom is much healthier now. It's the best Christmas present I could ever ask for. Um, but I started back streaming again about around August. And, you know, I was, you know, I had thought about it some more. I was like, you know, I'm going to stick with one game only, you know, because you know, I want to be known for he is a Guild Wars 2 streamer. You know, I'd, see some amazing stuff from ArenaNet. ArenaNet is an amazing company who supports their streamers by promoting them online. Um, that it's they work with the streamers. There's such a good company. They're gonna and you know Guild Wars 2 is an amazing game. I think it's the best MMO in the market. I've tried to support it the best I could this entire time, and you know, I see people like Aurora Peachy and Bog Otter, you know, that come around and they're just like these amazing people and they're connected to Guild Wars 2. And, you know, and I'm just like, I want to be a part of that group. You know, I want to be like an amazing Guild Wars 2 streamer, you know. And so I was like, I'm sticking with Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is my game and everything. And it was working out pretty good. I think I got a few more subscribers. I don't think I ever passed 400. I haven't actually looked at it in a long time. And the expansion, the first ever Guild Wars 2 expansion came out, and I was super excited for it, and I played it heavily for like a month and a half, and I got burnt out. I got burnt out. I played the expansion so heavily, and there was bugs, and there was issues, and there's just poor design things, and after a while it just eats at you so much you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do the same thing every day. So just recently I took a week break from the game, and where I played other games for a week, and then Winter's Day came in, which was a Christmas holiday in Guild Wars 2, and I love Winter's Day. Winter's Day and Halloween in Guild Wars 2 are my two favorite times in the game, and I was like, I have to come back and I have to play some of it, and for the first day or two was amazing, absolutely amazing. But all the achievements and goals they put into Winter's Day was very small, very short. So like, if you just put any little amount of time into it, you'd be done like right away. And I got done right away, and then I was like, well, I'm just logging in to kind of just run around and do random stuff. I mean, nothing real. I lacked focus. And then I was like, well, I don't really want to go back to the expansion area yet because I'm still burnt out on it, and I don't know if I want to do it in the core game right now. So I was like, well, like what can I even do in Guild Wars 2? I don't know. So I've run into an issue where I don't know what game to stream now because um Guild Wars 2, which was the game that was supposed to be my main game, ended up it ended up getting burnt out on it. And I was trying Elder Scrolls Online, which is a great game, by the way. I was trying out games like Paladin, which is buggy as all mess. It would just kept crashing, and I have to restart my computer just to get it to load, and they keep loading in safe mode. It is so buggy right now. And I tried Devilian, which is okay, but I don't really like the Devilian mode, and I don't know, it's kind of grindy. Um, so it wasn't really working out, and I was thinking to myself last night, like, I just turned 30 years old in October. The big 3-0. And 2016 is an important year for me because I was in school. I mean, if I look back at my 20s, from the age 18 till I guess 28, I was in school. I took a little bit longer in school, but I was in school, and it prepared me, it got me all big and ready to go into the real world, and it was saying we're getting you ready for the real world, and it didn't at all. Not one bit get me prepared in any way or essence get me prepared for the real world. And I spent the rest of my 20s just trying to scrap up enough to do something in the world, and that's what streaming was basically. But now that I'm 30, and in 2016, I want something more out of life. I want to not have to worry about, am I making a single penny off of something. I'm not have to worry about, like, am I doing something wrong every single day. I want to be able to bring some money home. I want to be able to support my mom. I want to feel like that the rest of her lives years left on this world is not me just being codependent on her and using up all her money. I want to get out of the house more often and actually try to have a regular life. I'm not used to that at all. So I was thinking about it last night really heavily, and I don't see any future for my stream. It just hasn't worked out, and is a whole bunch of reasons. I could try casting blame here and there. I don't know. I don't really want to go into that, but basically it seems like I'm just not entertaining, and I understand that. Not everybody can be entertaining. I've wandered onto other people's streams and they're not entertaining. I've tried really hard. I've tried really, really hard designing graphics, designing overlays, coming up with games and sound effects and fun things, and it just hasn't worked out. And I, I can't fault myself for it, but I can say that I've just not been successful at it, basically. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I have to decide. I have to admit that it hasn't been successful, and move on to something that could be successful. Because if you do the same thing every day, and you expect things to change, um, that's called insanity or something like that. um and I don't want to keep going and be sitting there and talking to nobody and not getting any new followers. It's not a very positive environment for me to be in, because it would just make me feel bad constantly. So I want to thank the people that have been supportive of my stream, um, that have come by multiple times a week and said hi and everything. Um, thank you so much for being the candles in the darkness for me. That been you have been the sole reason why I've even started my stream every day. Not because I've seen growth in my stream, which has been very little. Not because I've made a single penny doing streaming. I haven't in a year and a half of streaming. But because of the few people that have been there for me and said, hi, how are you doing? What's up? All that kind of stuff, and come by each day. It's been you guys and gals that have made just this entire process possible, and it's you guys and gals that make streaming possible for every streamer. I don't think you guys and gals, you all, realize how important you are to a streamer's future. Without viewers, a streamer just can't grow. They can't, they can't build their community. And that's basically what I ran into. I didn't have the people hanging out in the chat, so that I wasn't bumped up the list, so I didn't get as much exposure, so that I didn't get more followers, so I didn't have as much people in the chat. It's a bad circle that a lot of newer streamers have to worry about. It's that top streamers, they don't have to worry about that. They already have hundreds of people watching them. They're already way up in the list. That means they're going to get more exposure. That means they're going to get more followers. That means they're going to get um, more growth, basically. So the people at the top are going to continue to grow. The people at the bottom are not. And if you're someone going, I've been streaming for a little while and I really haven't seen any growth. As much as you want this to be a career, as much as you want it to work out, I wanted it to work out so badly. If it's not working out, it's not working out, and you're wasting your time trying to get this thing to work. Don't put your time towards something more constructive. I know. I mean, streaming is the dream job. You get to play video games and get paid money. It's amazing. But not everybody's going to be able to have that job. It's not a job field where you can just choose to have that career and have it work out for you. It's very, very selective. And for every one person that it works out for, I believe it's 1,000 people that it won't work out for. So don't try to turn it into a career. Don't stream for hours every day, every single day, and then be depressed that nobody's following. You have to do it for fun. You have to do it for fun and nothing but fun. Because the second you try to turn it into a career, and the second it's not taking the direction you want it to, it becomes depressing. It becomes sad. And you've diverted all of your actual career time in life towards streaming, and it's not working out. You're making no money, and you're depressed. It's not good at all. Now, if you stream for fun and you're just logging in for an hour or two every now and then, and you're playing with friends, fantastic. You're doing it the right way. It's a hobby for you. So it doesn't matter if you make money. And who knows, good luck to you. I hope it works out for you. But if you're trying to do it as a career and you're not making a single penny, stop. You know? I hate to be that way. But there's a lot of people are not gonna make it. They're just not gonna make it. And you can watch as many videos on YouTube and go and try to learn as much as possible and stay up every night thinking about ways to improve your stream. It's just not gonna happen. It's pretty obvious, in my opinion, if a stream's gonna make it initially or not, you know? And it takes a special kind of person, you know? You have to have you have to have you have to have a personality that is bigger than life. These people that we watch on Twitch, their personalities are big and are huge. I'm not saying they're fake or anything, but like these people, you would see them like on the street and go, "I want to be their friend." If you're not like that, then people aren't going to want to watch you. You know, unless you cuss 24/7 or you have some weird niche or something. These people on Twitch are amazing. You know, and it takes 1,000 people to find one really good person. So, but don't I don't want to be I don't want to be like sound like I'm being mean to people. But I just don't want people to try to do what I did and you know, basically. Um I don't want them to invest a year and a half of their life into streaming, you know, and try their hardest and put money into it, buying webcams and capture cards and professional mics and all that kind of stuff, and then it not work out, because that is the worst feeling in the world, you know. It's not something you can really rely on. It's not something you can really work towards. It's something that is luck based. It is, in my opinion, 80% luck based. You know, and unless it happens to you, it's not gonna happen to you. And you're better off cutting your, what's that expression? Cutting your whatever, getting out of it before you've really invested too much into it. You're an amazing person, whoever you are watching this video. You're an amazing person. You have some skills in something. Go do that. Go do that. Go do something that will make you happy. Because sitting behind a stream and hoping every day somebody comes in to talk to you is not going to make you happy. So that's the harsh truth, basically. Um, and that's basically what's happened to me. Basically, I've said basically like a million times. But so that's why I'm in a stream, basically. Okay, stop saying basically, Matt. As you can tell, I don't have a script. I don't have a script here. I'm just talking. Um, but it's been fun. You know, I've met some cool people through the streams. People from all around the world, from the UK, from Scotland, you know, Germany, all that kind of stuff. Amazing people. You know, I'm so happy to have met them. They're great people. So many amazing people over Twitch. So many amazing people in the chat, doing the streams, everything. Um, I wanted this to work out so badly for me. Like I really saw this as like a career I could do, because I love to talk to you. As you've seen, I've been talking for about 25 minutes so far. I love to talk about things. I love to play video games, you know, and I love to improve people's day. So why didn't that work out for me? It just did, you know, and I have to accept that. I have to accept that it didn't work out for me. Um, and it may or may not work out for you, you know. But again, I thank everybody who came by and I've said hi in the past. You're the only reason why I've started at the stream, not because, you know, any other reason other than to see you every day, to talk to you, to try to improve your day, basically. So if I had any advice to the people that used to watch me, um, realize how important you are. Realize that clicking the follow button takes no time, but it means a whole heck of a lot to a streamer. And that if your computer can support it, it actually really benefits the streamer to just load up their stream and mute it. Because having more people in their stream is so important. And if you like a streamer, or if you respect the streamer in any way, toss them a bone, load up their stream and mute it, because that will help them out so much. Um, a streamer's career all depends on the viewers. They don't have viewers, they don't grow. They have the viewers, they grow. So you have all the power in this relationship, basically. It's up to you, viewers. What streamers do you want to watch? What streamers do you want to grow? It's up to you. So, with great power comes great responsibility, and use it wisely. Basically, is all I'm saying. You know, so, um, I don't know what 2016, is going to be for me, but I know streaming is not going to be a part of it. Um, I started out loving the interaction I saw on Twitch between streamers and their audience and their chat, and loving playing video games. And now, with nobody in the chat to talk to, and games, I can't figure out what game I'm playing. Everything I saw and enjoyed in streaming is not there for me anymore, and that's why I'm calling it, basically. What I initially loved about streaming is not there anymore. And we're coming up on 30 minutes. I'm not gonna make it too much longer. I'm not gonna make the video too much longer. So if you're watching my video, I know I've been negative in the past, and earlier, saying you're not gonna make it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Okay? Seriously. Send me a message and say I'm making it, and I will be the first person to say congratulations, you are amazing. Okay? But if you see any of the signs of what's happening to me, call it quits. Don't invest any more of your money and your time into this, and just fail. It's not gonna. It doesn't feel good. To the viewers, you have all the power in this relationship between the viewer and the streamer. Use it wisely. Support the people you enjoy watching, because they need your support so badly. And it doesn't have to be money. It can just be time. And thank you, Twitch, for even having this as an option for people to play video games and get paid money. That's freaking amazing. That wasn't available 10 years ago before I started college. Thank you, everybody, for watching my videos. For if you've ever said hi to me, if you ever come to my channel, thank you so much. If you've ever sent me a message on Twitter or Twitch or anything, thank you so much. Because it's been it's been a fun experience along the way, and even though it didn't work out, I know that I definitely grew from the experience, and I got smarter, wiser, stronger, faster. As I always say, be positive, be respectful, be thankful, and make every day amazing. And all that means is, even if something doesn't work out in your life, you have to turn it into something good. You have to get better from it, and say, I'm gonna be better than when this happened. If you're not feeling good about something, you have to be thankful for the things you do have. The viewers that did come into your channel and said hi. The few followers you did get. And you gotta make every day amazing, and take a step towards what you think is the best thing in your life. And right now, I don't think Twitch is. Twitch streaming. So thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas. You all deserve it. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. And I guess I won't see you tomorrow, but Merry Christmas, everybody.